What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Happy day today. Feeling good. It's gonna be a beautiful day in LA. It's starting off kind of chilly. For me in LA is like 70 degrees. So just saying what's up. I have a really good topic that I want to talk about today because I got a lot of inboxes yesterday about the subconscious mind information that I gave out yesterday. So today I'm going to talk about who's on the throne, right? Because I know yesterday we talked a lot about the subconscious mind if you tuned in. So today I want to bring your focus and tell you that your subconscious mind, you guys. So come on in. I see I have one viewer who's here with me. Let me know who's here so I can give you a shout out. Let for some people come trickle in. But I'm going to go ahead and get started because I hate when I go to replays and it's like a long intro. So here we are. So your subconscious mind, you guys, who's on the throne? That's what we're talking about. Who's on the throne? So your subconscious mind is basically your good and your faithful servant. Whatever that you feed your subconscious mind, whatever your subconscious mind has received, whatever has been suggested to your subconscious mind, it delivers on those suggestions. And those suggestions are things that you don't really have a control. Your subconscious mind doesn't have the capabilities to decide what information that they should take in or what information that you should leave out. Your subconscious mind is incapable of making those decisions of deciphering which information is true and which information is not true. And what's responsible for that is your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is responsible for the reasoning, the intellect, right? But the problem is that most of what we've learned, you guys, most of what we know has been suggested to us. Like, we didn't consciously choose the language that we speak. It was suggested to us, and because it was suggested to us, we accepted it and we speak the language that we speak, and we believe what we believe because it was suggested to us. So when you think about your whatever suggested in your subconscious mind, and that's like negative experience or thoughts or environment that you've been in all your life, that becomes suggestion. Those become orders in your mind. The way you think becomes orders. So what your subconscious does is it takes the thoughts that you think and it makes those thoughts, it turns those into orders. And those orders become good and faithful servants in your life, because since your subconscious mind doesn't have the ability to decipher between true beliefs and what's true and what's not true, it just takes all that information, takes all those orders and sees that you experience that in your life. So when you think about when I talk about the throne is actually that seat where you have order over your subconscious mind. That's what the throne is. Because if you don't have order, if you don't select the thoughts that you want to think for your subconscious mind, then your subconscious mind acts on all the suggestions that have been suggested to you throughout your whole life. And most of the things that have been suggested, they may have been suggested some of the ways that are suggested, you can pinpoint. And some of the things that have been suggested to our subconscious mind, they're pulled right over our eyes. So the problem is, when you want to take your seat on your throne, when you want to take the seat of your life where you actually control and create your life, you're going to have to really understand how that subconscious mind works. You have to, because those are where the orders are taking place. And those are where you have to take that power that you have consciously and override a system that's working against your, maybe working against you in a sense. Because, like I said, everything that we've been, taught has been suggested to us, right? So it really takes the power away of really understanding how our conscious mind works, which is so important, which is why I want to talk about this like every day, because most people don't know how and most people say, they think that, they believe that they're truly running their life, but you're not truly running your life if you don't really understand how your subconscious works, if you don't really understand the thoughts and the feelings associated with that programming that you're receiving. And then the thing about it is, when you change your life, all that information that's stored in your subconscious mind, most of it is irrational. And when you start to put logic to it, when you start to put reason to what you've been told all your life, when you start to use that higher power, you'll start to realize that, you know what? I really need to, everything I've ever been taught, I really need to put this under the microscope. right? When you're trying to figure out what thoughts benefit you and what is your programming and where you're missing it, everything goes under the microscope, you guys. Everything. Because your brain has accepted so much that you don't know what to change and what is wrong, because you have to sort through that. So every part of your life goes under that microscope. And that's part of you taking the throne, taking control, and establishing the kingdom that you want to see in life. Because ultimately, wherever you're trying to go, you guys, you have to know how to get there. You can't believe how to get there. You got to know how to get there. So your journey in search for truth, your journey to figure out what has been suggested to me and do I want that, it can't start from where you are right now and then on. It can't start there, because if it starts from where you are and on, then everything that's been suggested before is going to stay. And then it's going to be the limiting patterns. So that's why you have to go all the way back. Like, even the language that was suggested to me, I'm going all the way back because I didn't get a chance to choose. Is this the language that I'm supposed to be speaking? Like, I really had to go back to all these different aspects of my life to figure out what did I want to suggest, what did I want to accept. When I think about money, you know, growing up, especially in the community, we always heard, like, you know, there's not enough money, there's not enough. So that's a programming, that's a subconscious programming that would then need to go back. I would have to go back and, you know, empty out that information and then put some new information in, because guess what? That's a belief system. When my parents would say, oh, there's not enough money in it, if you're hungry, you'll eat that. You know what I mean? All those kind of things, those are subconscious programming. So then, you know, those are traits and habits that just kind of take over and we just take on and accept. We've never really examined these thoughts. We've never really intellectualized what we've been hearing. We've just been taking it on because they're suggestions. And our mind takes on these suggestions whether they're true or not, right? I remember there's times that, you know, in life, those people who know me know that I can sing, right? But growing up, I had some really evil stepsisters, and they used to, you know, when I was young, like 10, be like, you know, you sound like a goat, all this kind of stuff. So whenever I would want to sing in front of people, I would sing at church or whatever, I would have that internal program playing, even though I wasn't like consciously aware of it when it was happening. But as I started doing my internal research and started looking at the things that were suggested to me, not just about me personally, but the things that are suggested to me financially, the things that are suggested to me spiritually, the things that are suggested to me health-wise, food-wise, all these different things, I take a look at it and I re-examine it, and I put that through the logical, the reasoning, the intellectual microscope. That's what I do. And when I do that, I expand my brain and I get out of those limiting beliefs that keep so many people back. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Get on your throne, because guess what? If your subconscious mind is ruling you, there's no telling what you've accepted as true and fact that your brain has accepted, and it's not even probably true, but you've accepted it. You've built a belief so deep inside of you that you can't even escape it, and you don't even know what you don't even know. So that's why it's so important to get on your throne. That's why it's so important that the orders that you're giving your subconscious mind, it's going to fulfill it. The orders that you give your subconscious mind, whether they're good thoughts, bad thoughts, or indifferent, your subconscious mind is like fresh soil. It's going to plant whatever you have in there. It's going to plant it, and it's going to show up and manifest in your life. So when you know that, now you can demystify what's going on. All you have to do is take those aspects of your life that you just have been operating on, just on automatic and not really intellectualizing things that you've heard. And I know that what I'm saying is resonating with you because you don't hear, maybe you haven't heard conversation like this. Maybe you don't hear certain things about mindset that we should be talking about all the time, because it demystifies the things that you see in life that you're like, why is it like that? No, it's just time to just take that information and intellectualize it, rationalize it, and really use your reasoning skills, right? Because that's what you're saying. You're seeing people right now using their reasoning skills because there's a lot of things that have been suggested in their life that they don't want to experience. So they're getting under the hood. And there's a couple of notes that I put down here. Yeah, so basically, right? So this is the last thought I wanted to say, you guys, right? So now you know that whatever you think and whatever you've experienced, all the suggestions that you've been given in your life, your brain accepted it and you had no choice. So here you are where you are today, thinking what you think, believing what you believe, and in the circumstances you're in. And then now you want to change it. So now we have to change that mental program that's going on at the bottom level, like by emptying it out, by dying to our old self, literally everything that we've been suggested, and now selecting the parts in our life that actually fit. Because we're using reason. We're not just accepting. Now I'm going to use my logic. Now I'm going to use my thinking skills, and I'm going to be the master. I'm going to be the kingdom of my own life. I'm going to be the kingdom. You are your own kingdom, right? So if you want to build something good and powerful, then you're going to have to get on that throne. And the throne is that conscious seat inside of your brain, inside of your mind, where you select the thoughts that you want to experience. You select the thoughts that you want to feel. You select the things that you want to experience in life. So that's on the throne. And then guess what? At the end of your days, you guys, this is the good news. At the end of your days, when you get old, if you get on that throne, if you get on that seat of your conscious thinking, then guess what you'll be able to tell your conscious at the end of the day, or when you go in that ground, you'll be able to tell your conscious, well done, my good and faithful servant. Well done, because your subconscious mind is your good and faithful servant. It will deliver whatever you ask of it. It will deliver, whether negative or bad. And I know that one day you're going to want to hear those words. You're going to want to hear those words. Well done, my good and faithful servant. And those are words you're going to tell yourself, because you're going to get on your throne of your conscious thinking. You're going to get on that throne and start to look at what you're thinking about and start to select the right thoughts and start to empty out the suggestions that you have been given in every area of your life and put them under that microscope. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today, right? Get on your throne. So I put this necklace on today because I wanted something like kind of bold and kind of gaudy. Because I'm like, I'm on the throne, right? That's how I feel today. I'm on the throne, and I want you to be on your throne today too, because guess what? Your subconscious mind will fulfill it. So fill it with some positive stuff. Fill it with things that you haven't been told before. Like, I remember when I was on my rant, sometimes I would just get in and it's like, you're great, you're awesome. Tell yourself sometimes, you're awesome. And then when that thought goes to your subconscious mind, it'll fulfill those orders, and your body will act in alignment with, hey, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, I'm on fire, I'm blazing it. You got to just, feel that way. Like sometimes the reason why I'm always excited and always high energy, people are always like, how do you get this energy? Because I decided it. Because I've given my subconscious mind orders that, hey, you on fire, what's up? Have some good energy. Life is great. Those are orders that I've given my subconscious mind. And then guess what? The orders that were bad, that I got under the hood of how I was thinking, I got rid of those. Those are out of here. And you got to be able to get rid of those fast. Can't be having those negative things on for so long. Because guess what? The orders that you give your mind, like, oh, I can't afford that. If you tell your brain you can't afford that, those are the orders that you give your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind goes, I'm going to see to it that we can't afford it. When you want to work that extra time to do it, your subconscious mind is like, no, we're not doing that because I don't really want that. Your subconscious mind takes those orders, even though it's consciously not true, but subconsciously that's what you believe. So that's what rules, right? So get back on your game. Get back on your kingdom and queendom shit. Get back on it. Get back on your grind, you guys, and sit on your mental throne, all right? And then when you do that, you'll hear, well done, my good and faithful servant, from your subconscious mind. All right, you guys. Oh, Kristen, you missed it. Oh, man, shucks. Anyway, Jacqueline, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Ochuko, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, everybody. Hey, Terry. Thank you so much for joining. What's up, Brother Olu? Hey, Sherman. Hey, Lori. Thank you, guys, and everybody else out there who I haven't mentioned. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the hearts. Make sure you guys share, because guess what? Everybody needs to hear about this, right? Everybody needs to be in control of their life and masters of their lives. I believe that everybody needs that, all right? Great morning. Good to see you guys. Put peace and blessings to you too, brother. Hey, Latiz. I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to head. I wish I could stay here longer listening to it now. All right, good. All right, Kristen. See you soon. Peace out.